Oh my god, guys, welcome back to another video on Marvel Future Fight. I didn't see this, I totally completely missed it. But anyways, what we're gonna go over is the new update, a secret hidden update that didn't really reveal itself until, I don't know when. I missed it, obviously. But I want to talk a bit about the new suits or uniforms that are in the game. And one of them is Thor. So we're gonna look at Thor today in this video. As you can see here, this is the almighty Thor, and you may have noticed he's like fattened up. And yes, I mean unfortunately, this is what happened. The ages haven't been kind to Thor, and it's only been 5 years. We're not talking about like 10 or 20 years. So that's been 5 years, and surprisingly, he has this. This one obviously just kind of goes back to when he was previously like fit, right, and everything. But he isn't like this, all right? So in the movie The Endgame, if you haven't watched it, you should have watched it by now, right? So Endgame, Marvel Future Fight, this is Thor 5 years later, and this is the real one actually. The other one, I think they just didn't want to make him look fat and look ugly and everything. This one, he's holding Mjolnir as well as the Storm Crusher. And what happened was that he went back in time, yada yada, and he pulled that thing from Asgard. So anywho, he has some new attacks. This is Power of Asgard. You got Stormbreaker. All right, so I said it wrong. The name of the axe is Stormbreaker. Thunderstrike, called the Lightning, Raging Storm, and you have Force of the Thunder God. So obviously Thor is really good, and I will get him sooner or later. I just don't have enough money right now. I'm completely broke, and we're gonna look at Thor here. That is generic. I mean, I've seen that so many times. It doesn't really matter if there's a little difference in terms of their strike. All right, so that's normal. You notice he flies and then he kind of attacks, right? We're all used to seeing that. All right, let's see his ultimate attack. Alright, so, it's there. It's pretty much the same thing. I don't think there's too much difference there. Let's take a look at Thor's uniform, and the one that he actually looks better in, right? Obviously, he's all fit and everything here, at least. Uh, Before, he's like, I don't know. I guess they didn't want to hide it. They didn't want him to look bad for the movie, because that's that's the only character that has a dramatic change, right? Obviously, Hulk, he's more peaceful and everything, but he's physically the same. But while Thor is the only one that's like physically different. So I'm guessing they wanted to hide that. Alright, so anyways, there's Thor. Obviously, Thor's always a good character. I'm not going to review him or anything. We're just going to take a look at him. Alright, so, one of the things I want to talk about is, aside from Thor, is that Captain America held, the hammer, right? In the movie, if you watched it already, and surprisingly, he doesn't have a new uniform that does something like that, which obviously would be cool because he actually had the hammer as well as the shield. And I think they will release that in the future. Anyways, that is Thor in Marvel Future Fight. I also like that. We're going to be back in the next video as we look at more characters.